So, obviously, that was concerning at best. Yeah, I'm definitely suspicious that you have a curse. So, I need you to go ahead and pick one more card just to be sure. Alright, perfect. And your card is the Lunatic. Yeah, so overall, not good news so far, but let's keep going. So now I will be checking your spiritual energies with this meter here. So it's going to read any kind of strange, unusual, or definitely negative energies that you might be emitting. Okay. Good, just look straight ahead, straight at me. And keep looking at me. 2 more times should do it. Okay, just looking at the reading here. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Yeah, it looks like you definitely probably have a curse. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, it's definitely detecting a high level of strange anomaly energy coming from you. Now, let's examine you through this crystal here. I need you to. So with this exam, I just need you to look straight ahead. Look straight at me. So this is the crystal that I will be examining you with. So now I'm going to be shining a light through it. It may be a bit bright. I apologize, but it is for your safety. Okay, it's in your best interest. We do have to remove the curse. It looks very serious, so. Okay. And just try to stay looking at my nose while I do this, okay? Now you can look into the crystal. Go back at my nose. Into the crystal. Back at my nose. And into the crystal. Okay. Yeah, so I'm definitely seeing some very strange auras. The crystal helps me see things that I can't normally see just with the naked eye. So that was definitely disturbing. Okay, I'm going to have to ask you a few questions. So just answer as best you can. First question. Have you been seeing any shadow people? Any shadow people, or like shadows in dark corners of your room? Like you'll look in a dark corner of your room and you'll see something like a shadow or like a dark spot, but then when you try to actually focus on it, it disappears. You can never actually like look at it. Or shadow people, either one. Because both of those are forms of shadow people. Okay. Have you been having sleep paralysis? Have animals been acting unusually aggressive or fearful around you? Like, cats and dogs used to love you, but now they're all afraid of you, kind of thing. we've been noticing a lot of bad luck, or like a lot of things going missing. You know, and things you could have sworn, like, you put, your keys down and they're just gone and you can't find them. And you have to get new keys, like, anything like that. Okay. Okay, any unexplained, like, recent mental or physical health problems? Okay. Have you been noticing foul odors that cannot be traced to any source? Weird smells, unusual, unpleasant scents. Okay. Any sudden drops in temperature based on everything that you told me? It sounds like you definitely do have a curse. So, how are we gonna get rid of it? Well, based on just like the type of curse that you seem to have, let me look in my book here and look up the curse you have and see like what we should do. Okay, here it is. Okay. It says, and I definitely agree with the book because looking at you and looking through the crystal, I can definitely tell that you need a face adjustment. Yes. We're going to have to perform a face adjustment on you today. A full face adjustment. Sometimes when someone has put some dark energies on you, it can cause minor shifts in your facial features. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to correct those shifts, correct those changes in your facial structures and muscles, and that should restore balance and release the curse. Okay? Alright, cool. So, first I have to cleanse myself, protect my energy field so that I don't get the curse on me. Okay. Alright, now, let's do this. So, I'm going to go in here and we're going to work that curse right out of you. So, I need you to look at me, and I'm going to begin with the cheeks, the cheek area. Okay. Now, just completely relax your face as completely as possible. Like this, your jaw should be hanging open. Good. And I'm going to put my fingers in here and begin realigning. You'll notice, well, maybe you didn't notice, but I can see how your jaw has become misaligned. So we need to fix that. And you're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel that. Just keep relaxing your jaw. Relax more. Whenever you feel an urge to resist the pressure and becomes uncomfortable, I want you to just force yourself to relax even more, okay? And keep breathing. Make sure you exhale. Good. So, some other things as I'm doing this. Yeah, Okay, your eyes are misaligned. I'm gonna have to fix those. So, I want you to be very careful. After I do this adjustment, I'm gonna start pushing them back in towards each other. They've drifted too far apart, okay? So, I need you to, it's very important. This will work and the cursor will go away. But you're going to have to do a couple things here. And first of all, no showers for the next 3 days. Baths only. Okay, you've got that. That's very important. There we go. It's much better. Alright. Baths only. Also, you can't eat anything that's blue. So, no blueberries, no blue candy, no wild berry Skittles, okay? Nothing blue. I'm gonna push. They need just to come in a little bit further. A little bit closer, okay? Alright. Nothing blue. Next, I want you to be very, I want you to avoid any bridges. You're gonna feel some pressure through here, okay? Just under your eyes. Your eyes droop down a bit. I'm gonna push them back up. Also, one's a little higher than the other, so I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, you need to avoid any staircases or bridges. They're very dangerous for you right now. No staircases. No bridges. It might be best to stay home for the next few days here. This is for the next week. So for the next 3 days, only baths, but for the next week you have to follow the other rules, okay? Okay. Also, if you have any dolls or figurines in your house, you have to turn them facing away from you. Immediately. No dolls can be looking at you. No figurines. Any pictures that have people or animals in them have to be covered. Yeah, that's very, very important. And you can't look at any dolls. Okay? If you see any dolls, you should, but if you're wearing sunglasses, it doesn't count. So anytime you leave the house, make sure you have sunglasses on. If you're at home, make sure all your dolls are facing away from you. Or just put them in a box and get rid of them, like temporarily, and cover all the pictures in the house. Okay? Yes, you can look at your phone. Pictures on your phone are fine. It's just printed pictures I don't want you looking at. So when you're on about, make sure you've got sunglasses on. When you're at home, cover all the pictures on the walls, or just take them down. Let me fix your eyes a little more here. Alright, now you're about to feel me pushing down on the top of your brow, okay? Start with this side. So dolls need to be covered. Get a little closer, okay? Their dolls need to be put away, turned away from you. Pictures need to be covered. Alright, other side, I'm gonna do the other side now. Alright. As I'm working on this other brow here, I need you to not go anywhere without your phone for the next week. Even if you go take a bath. The phone needs to be nearby. It's very dangerous to be without your phone for the next week. And the temple side. I'm going to push your temples down and up. It's going to be in and up. In. And you're going to feel me rubbing your temples as I push them up. They're a bit misaligned, so okay, just a little misaligned, not too bad with the temples. The eyes and the jaw are pretty off, though. Alright, I don't want you looking in any mirrors. That's very important, so you need to cover all the mirrors in your house. If you walk by any reflective surfaces, as long as you have sunglasses on, it's okay. But you should wear sunglasses all the time when you're not home. nose too. On the bridge of your nose, it's become a bit askew. I'm going to push it back into place, okay? Alright, another very important thing you've got to be careful of this week is not to let any moths land on you. Okay, I'm starting from the top of your nose, which is pretty straight. As I move this way, you're going to feel me push it back, okay? It's going to be a lot of pressure, just relax. Try to, like I said earlier, just try to force yourself to relax as much as possible, okay? Yes, I don't want you to let any moths land on you. They can be very dangerous. That won't give the dark spirits a portal to enter or to wreak havoc with you again. Alright, here we go. You're going to feel it in about 3, 2, 1. That was a tough nose realignment. Alright, stay still. Let me look at your face. Double check my work here. Okay. There we go. Now, as long as you follow all my instructions, the curse will be gone within a week. You'll feel it getting weaker and weaker. All those symptoms we went over, yes, you're going to feel them get weaker and weaker. The first 3 days you'll see the biggest decline, and at a week, provided you follow all the instructions, which I will write down and give to you,